Peace,
Peace,
love,
peace.
and light. What's going on, brother Jaguar? Good to have you on. Good for you to have me on your platform, brother.
You already know, man. You know we finna make it extravagant, solid, factual, truthful, soulful. You know what I'm saying? We finna do it real big, man, for the people, man. So let's
That's
get
what
it in, man.
that's
So
that's that's what it do. I guess we give the people enough time to roll on in and you know,
word.
and shit, I might play a little music for us.
Let's get it, man. You already know, man. I'm about to make sure the live chat set up right.
Yep.
Um, let me see what we got here, man. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, man, we just gonna just give them some time so we can build it up. You know, this, and for those, whenever they watch and you join in, this platform is for progression, strength, and action only. It will be no slandering, beef talk, no none of that, man. It's time to get this thing going. It's time to get it moving. It's enough distractions already for us to be, having to deal with. So we don't need none with on our platforms with our people, man. So we're gonna make sure we do this thing right, man.
That's a fact. And shout out to everybody out there, man. Just
Word.
doing their thing.
Facts. Live chat. All right. Yeah, man. So your day been good though, bro.
Yeah, man, the day been beautiful. Uh, in the books, trying to load up on as much information as possible. That's been the number one goal right now. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Try to go ahead and do that, and then knock everything out. So, I'm gonna see if you can hear some little music. While can you hear that? Can you hear it?
Now I don't hear it.
How about now?
Nah, not on my end anyway.
Okay.
I wouldn't know if it was because I got the live up. I'm looking at it.
Can you hear it now?
Nah, hold on. It was because I got the live up. I'm looking at it.
Can you hear it now?
Nah,
I think you could probably only do it from your end, but we just wait to let the people join on in.
or if anything, we'll give them a good 10, 15 minutes. You
For
know,
sure.
I know I told some people about 10:30 myself, so even they may be late. So
That's a fact. Our
yeah,
folk ain't
man,
on time.
I know
So
it,
we be
man.
right on time.
So you think we need to hit them with a little bit of some of this undrip info when we really get going?
Yeah, man, I think undrip is definitely a topic that need to be discussed at hand. Uh so I think it'll be powerful. I think it'll be
Yeah,
real powerful. So yeah, man, that's just the thing, man. We gotta build, reach out for one another, keep dropping this powerful information that's changing our people's daily routines and the way they operate. So that's what it's all about.
That's it, man. Get our people fully activated, motivated, and constantly inspired by the great positive vibes of this information, man. Cause there's been some things going on that I don't agree with, but
I think you cut out on.
we're gonna leave it there, man. So
That's what it do.
this platform gonna be balanced and just power, man. You know what I'm saying? It's time for people to start really linking up. You know, really start being more active with this information with their families. I'm a good advocate of, like I say, man. Surprise your people with it every now and then. Sometimes you gotta give them a big light in their face, like a cookout, or hell, if you a vegetarian, y'all might have a salad day. You know what I'm saying? Or you might want to work out. You know what I'm saying? Have a good workout, and
That's a fact.
we want to have it to where you can put, if not anything, a good lecture on, or somebody, like us, that's trying to really help you and save you from all the misery and the mishaps that's been put for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time, man. It's time. It's You're not finna catch nothing out of the negative input that's gonna come from us. It's all gonna be positive. You know what I'm saying? It'll be no negative input from us. Only positive, man.
That's a fact.
Word, man.
And that's what we gotta build off of, man. We gotta understand who we are as a people. You know what I mean? So that's what I believe. You know what I mean? We gotta be dedicated to what we need to know
Yeah,
as a people.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? For the ones who do, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you gotta admit, some people do got a bad attitude. Some people do have, you know, bad characters. And those are the ones that really just need to just go out, practice fighting, shoot you some bow and arrows, or shoot your pistol or your shotgun or your rifle, and get yourself right in that manner and discipline yourself to know that you can do what you do, but you do it for a good cause. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Nowadays, should nobody be just harming or really, being a distraction to anybody, man. It's kind of like it's too much. It's too much going on in the world, let alone finding out who you really are. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. And we're gonna have to get used to who we are as a people. Because we come from a lineage of people that's pretty much encoded certain things in our daily rituals and routines that we don't even know was still going on back then. And if y'all can see my screen, I'm showing wall paintings from down out of the pyramids down in the ancient Mayans right here. These are depictions of the ancient Mayans right here. Look at this. They depicted with the feathers. My man got a whole flamingo on. You see what I'm saying? Got the beautiful little animal garments on, and you know what I mean. These are what we would call today Negro people, Negro
That's right.
featured people. And look at these people. Look at these phenotypes. Look at this. Look at this copper color. And look how this one a little darker. And there's so many different depictions of our
So
people.
many different shades.
Listen, this is one with a bird. You know, most of our people rock birds, and you can see the depiction of them, of the beards, dreads, the hair sticking up in the fro. That's it.
It's amazing, man. Look at that, man. People still, man. Come on, man. It's that those colors of those people are us today, man.
That's a fact. And we're gonna have to keep representing. Look at our people right here. A festival. What this look like to you? It look like a bunch of brothers playing music, one probably freestyling, singing, humming, and they having a good time. Skies is blue, they got the instruments out, they having a good old time. It look like a festival right here.
Word.
So, and look at this leopard print. We still rock leopard print today. You think people still rock
All right, that's
leopard
that
print?
Jaguar.
It's that Jaguar.
That's that Jaguar print. Look at that. They Jaguared out. That leopard, that's over there in the other lands in
Yeah,
Europe.
you know what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
thank you for the correction. But yeah,
All right.
man, they rocking it.
Man, it's beautiful, man. Look at that, man. Come on, man. That's not in none of these books. That's not even in a novel. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know how serious it is for us to be finding this out and getting more and more into this information, man, because this information is nowhere. And then
That's what it's all about.
when they do talk about the Incas, the Mayans, the Aztecs, and the Olmecs, and you know what I'm saying, they always try to demonize them. You know what I'm saying? Just like they do with any mythological system, any myth or any old story of creation is always something demonizing the other. And Bobby Hemmett used to talk about that the most. That was a big key. Whenever you want to overthrow anything, you demonize it. Make it seem like it's evil, make it seem like it's bad, and that's what's gonna win the minds of the people to push it over, to step over it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they've been
Absolutely.
doing.
Absolutely.
It's crazy, man. They've been really, like you say, man, they've been spending billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling how much money by now, just to keep you from thinking that, yo, you not from here. Like no one is from this land. No one.
Man, they
We are
know.
known as the oldest. Go ahead, bro.
Man, they know we was here. They know we some of the oldest people in the world. We some of the oldest people. Period. We gave culture. We gave everything that the world got. We gave it to them, and we can prove it simply. It simply can be proven without a shadow of a doubt.
That's right.
So I don't even know what the big argument is. I don't even see how half of these cats are still putting up an argument when we know what we got in the bag already. We got these cats in a bag already, yo. So what is going on?
You know it, man.
So, we got to step our shit up as American Aborigines, as the unfortunate people around the globe. We got to know who we dealing with. We got
Fact.
to know exactly who we dealing with. We ain't just dealing with the European. That's the least of our worries because we keep putting the stigma and uplifting white supremacy and white power. What was the defense against white power? Black power. And when you uplift black power, you uplift the whole out of Africa theory. That shit don't even work. That shit don't even work like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even that type of people. We are a different type of people. And we just gotta know who we dealing with. You know what I
Fact.
mean? As indigenous people. So Still waiting on a few people to come in, so I don't want to even get into everything right away. So
Yeah, you know, and it's
got
major how
everything.
it's major how, like I said though, the positive thing about it is it can't be stopped.
Absolutely not.
It can't be stopped, man. That's the best thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because once you can look at it as a all thing, and that it's bigger than the individual. You know what I'm saying? It's about all who have that soul and that real energy of the Aboriginals, and the real original people of this land
Absolutely.
powering up, man. Yeah.
That's what it's about, brother. So yeah, this is pretty much the intro to what's more to come. So, support the brother channel. He putting in real work. Shout out to the brother, Jaguar Old Mac. He putting in real work in this community with the goons, the kids, the youth, and trying to make a change. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's what it's about.
You
If you ain't
know,
trying to make a change, what the fuck are you doing it for? For shits and giggles?
that's real.
Look at these whitewash depictions.
I think I might try to show some mounds right quick while we just still waiting, man. Just coast
Absolutely.
along.
Go ahead, do your thing, brother.
Yeah, man.
Look how these Mayans wore their headdress, boy. These boys used to be fresh.
You can see that, bro.
These Mayans used to be fresh. Uh,
Can you see that, bro?
oh, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, actually, I can. I
Okay,
can
then.
see.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Just a good view, man. And like I say, it's a spot in South Carolina, man, that look just like this one.
Beautiful mounds.
And I'm talking about, man, it's about a mile long, man. It's down it's in South Carolina, man. Check this out though. You see what it say?
Mounds were formed centuries ago, but nobody knows who made them and why the person or thing put so much effort into making a mound for many years after the scientists discovered these mounds. They were baffled at seeing them. Excuse me. Archaeologists found many different mounds located in many different parts of the world. The people didn't know what it was and who was the person that created it still. Finally, the scientists are starting to solve the ancient mystery.
They getting it in, man. Many separate groups of Native Americans. Okay, we all know who they talking about right there. Aboriginals built different kinds of mounds. The groups were called by many different names, and they lived between the 1000 BC to the 1600s. and today they are known as mound builders. The mound builders were some of the Native Americans we all know that lived in the region called the Eastern Woodlands. The region lies between southern Canada and the state of Tennessee and between the Mississippi River and the Atlantic Ocean. That's all right now. And this is, man, I ain't never read this, so this is what happens when you look up
Learning
stuff.
some stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you gotta know when they saying Native Americans, they not talking about actually Native Americans. They're talking about Aboriginals.
They absolutely talk about Aboriginals.
You know what I'm saying? So
And they tell you that camels come from the Middle East, don't they?
that's right.
Let me show you some depiction of some of our ancient animals,
Go ahead, bro.
as I may. Now, what we're looking at right here, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
This is a camel. This is a jaguar printed camel, which existed. This is on a lot of these cave walls. So I'm gonna show you other depictions of camels. More camels coming out of America,
Mm,
and they tell you that, if you don't mind, you mind pulling up the Algonquin language if you can over there.
yeah, I do that.
And as we look at this camel, which we are known, when you see animals on maps, it's telling you what animal land is indigenous to that landmass. And when you look at Arabia, this is what you see: a camel. You look at Camel cigarettes, you think out, Arabia, Saudi Arabia, but that is not it. So we're gonna just take a few depictions around and look at this camel for just a second. So they saying this camel, and this is a single hump camel. So before you get to two, you had to have one. That's simple math. You can't start from two and work your way down and go back up. It's one and two. So we know that with the single hump camel is indigenous to America, that means that the camels came from America. So, and if you look at the Algonquin language, which is compared to similar derivatives in the Arabic language, some scholars argue that the Arabic language was started from Algonquin language. So I'll let that marinate for the folks.
Facts. All right.
You got the Algonquin language pulled up.
Yeah,
Let's take a peep at it.
let's do it. All right.
You screen share?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So we right here at it. I was already, but yeah, I just went to Wikipedia right quick. Um, any specific one, or you just wanna
Anyone, just quick on so we can see some of the alphabet.
some of the alphabet? Okay, then. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna pull up some of the Arabic writing, and we're gonna do some comparison. AG.
What would it be? Let me see. So you want the alphabet?
Yep.
Let me go to the alphabet. Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll just go ahead and type it in. So,
Go over to the one right there to the right, to the far right. Yep. Let me see
this
what
one.
that next one. Yeah, let me see what that would look like. Click on this one. Yeah, that one. All right. That's some of the Algonquin language. So I'm gonna do some screen sharing as well. So we see how the vowels obey the derogatory marks. So
Word.
let's pull it up.
It's major too. Look at them vowels, man.
Look at the comparisons.
You sharing yours?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Hold on.
Now look at it in comparison to the Arabic language, the Algonquin language in comparison to the Arabic language.
It's a head buster there.
And even compared to all the rest of the language. So I mean just by forfeit you can see the derivative points inside of the Algonquin vowels and and into the derivative to the whole language. So, that's just to nip some shit in the bud about a few things. We don't prove that we was here in the 1200s, way before slavery, owning tobacco fields, working Europeans, just like that, working the shit out of these Europeans.
Facts.
So, fuck these cats. They know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Look at this. Roman Mozart.
Facts. I mean, and that's how you know, man. Like, they always just really just renamed or either, you know, retitled whatever they gave us. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew either way, just like with even with the church, man. You know what I'm saying? They knew our people like getting together and dancing and singing. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
our people did that for so long that they feel good just doing that. It really be just that, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They
a
done heard
fact.
them preachers talk about the same thing for the last 200-300 years. You know what I'm saying? And that shit then wore out. It's all about that music and them wanting to feel good. People be wanting to feel good if they felt the same way about really wanting to know the truth, really wanting to know who they are. It'll feel even better, and you'll actually gain strength, and you'll actually gain power.
They ain't trying to get that though. They don't even want that.
Facts, man. Let's see if I can find something right quick while we still, just kicking it right quick.
So yeah, man, we just gotta keep diving in on the information.
All right.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of trying to screen share. Pulling up some shit right now. Give me just a second. I have y'all loaded up with some info. I'm gonna show y'all some Indians in America pre-Columbus. Pre-Columbus. You know, pre-DeSoto, pre-Benson Musa. So we gonna shoot all that pseudo shit down, man. We know what's up.
I mean, I'm trying to put together a trip to go down here, to Water Reef.
And we got a lot of people out there in the Bay, man. In the Bay Area.
You know what I'm saying? This right here in South Carolina. Can you see that, bro?
Yep. Look like they done packed some trees on top of some shit to try to hide it.
Facts. Somebody try to build a little, I guess a little picnic grounding or whatever. That definitely don't look like it belong now. Whatever that is, a little stairway right there or whatever.
And that's a fact, man. That's just how some of the pyramids look. And you know what I mean? So we're gonna have
Yeah,
to get used to that shit. Can y'all see my screen?
I can't see yours anyway, but
I'm showing some Aborigines and indigenous people, or aka Intontinent or American Indians, hunting in the Bay Area in San Francisco, California, roughly around 1789. So depictions of these people, you know what I mean? Hunting squirrel, small game. That's what they did. So I'm gonna show more depictions, more Aborigines, more Aborigines, Indians
looking like
playing their game. See how they just chilling? They chilling. Look at this lady. She like James Brown.
Facts.
Come on, man. Look at this. This in the West Indies. Look at that lady with that thing in her hand. She ain't swinging at the slave. She's swinging at the motherfucking white man. Because the white man trying to get the aborigine. She going off on them.
He said you can see all through that.
Even though she do got a leash on the slaves. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's one of them mulattoes. That was one of them throwed off pictures. I try to get you with that one. I ain't going with that one.
Okay then. Word. Peace to the chat, y'all. I ain't even noticed.
Yeah, man. Let's look at some more of these depictions of some of these ancient aborigines doing their thing. 5 minutes to Pocahontas. Goddamn right, she wasn't pale skinned. Shit, that's the first goddamn myth. Excuse my French. But yeah, let's look at some more depictions. Some of these ancient aborigines.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah, man. But man, importantly, then let's keep it going. Let's build peace to everybody out there. Aboriginal truth, peace. But yeah, while I'm screen sharing, let's get into this undrip. Me and the brother Jackmar Omac was looking into it. We was looking at a couple articles and sections out of undrip. So we'll just pick up where we left off at. All right. Article 18. Indigenous peoples have the right to participate in decision making in matters which would affect their rights, though representatives chosen by themselves in accordance with their own procedures, as well as they maintain in the development of their own indigenous decision making institutions.
Facts. That'll be our disclaimer.
Facts. In other words, it's like, we got the right to have our own board meetings and city council meetings to put people in position that we want. And we got the right to, have our own buildings and set up shop and to vote for who we want. Article 19 states, shall consult in the corporation in good faith with indigenous peoples concerned their, throughout their own representation institutions in order to obtain their free, prior, and informed consent before adopting and implementing legislative and administrative measures that may affect them.
Hmm.
So, in other words, is we got the right to critique shit that is affecting the way things of our culture is done. For instance, they want to do all this stuff to the waterways. We got the right to put a hold on that. They want to build highways through our mounds and some of our, ancient land. We got the right to shut that shit down. So
Facts.
let's work our way down. Indigenous people have the right to maintain and develop their own political and economic and social systems or institutions to be secured in the enjoyment of their own means of substance, excuse me, and development and to engage freely in all their traditional and other economic and activities. So yeah, that's dipping that in the bud, man. We got the right to do a lot. So I hope y'all understand this. Get y'all pen and paper out. And this is section 2, still off of the Article 21. I mean Article 20, excuse me. Indigenous people deprived of their means and substance and development are entitled to just and fair redress. So if y'all want to look up redress in legal terms, like this should be one that we should highlight and maybe pull it up and see what redress means. Oh Mac, if you don't mind pulling that up while we scan through and
They redress.
yeah, redress, and maybe we can pull up a legal law definition to show the people exactly what that means. But yeah, man, as he pulled this up, we'll get into Article 21, and we're just gonna slow down to digest what we going over right now.
Let's get it.
Indigenous people have the right, without discrimination, to improvement of their economics and social conditioning, including interior, Allah, Allah, whatever the fuck that is, in the areas of education, employment, vocational training, retraining, housing, changing, health, and social security. So that means when they say Aboriginals should be doing all this, we shouldn't be paying attention. We got the right to do all this shit. Everything that anybody else doing on our land, we got the right to do it too, without no discrimination, with all rights reserved. So yeah, that's pretty much what we looking at right now.
That's it.
So we got to understand this undrip, and we ain't even got into the A drip or the Civil Rights Act of 1968 or the Emancipation Act. So we gotta digest these what we running across in the information, because it's very handy tools that can be well used to the beneficiary, to us as a whole, and to you and individual as well, if they applied right, if understand it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Are you screen sharing on your end?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go into it.
All right.
Redress. So it said, if in if we are done wrong with economics, social, and political doings, if we can prove that we're done wrong, we get a redress. Redress is remedy or set right an undesirable or unfair situation. The power to redress the grievances of our citizens. Synonyms: amend, remedy, make good, resolve, settle, more, recorrect, correct, right, put to rights. So these are two words that we use: resolve, settlement, make good. That means get your shit together. They gonna owe you until
Fact.
you prove certain things. So this is another thing that we must understand when looking into the law, that we are a powerful people, and they owe us a lot. So we must implement everything we got, step into our identities, and redress these people so we can get our indeed and deserved remedy, so they can make it good, so they can resolve, so we can have our settlement, right? In other words, so we can get our land. And that was a verb, the first thing I was reading. So I get into the noun part. Remedy. Shit.
It say remedy or compensation for a wrong or grievance. Those seeking redress for an infringement of public law rights. All right. Synonyms: compensation, reparation, restitution, recompense, repayment, indemnity. Y'all see what it is, man. It's letting you know that whenever you claim this, you have the right to be compensated. It's just that simple, man.
That's a fact.
Just that simple. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to apply this and everybody, to at least stand on it, at least for what we got right now, at least until we all can establish completely who we are, you know what I'm saying? We gotta use what we got and what they put in our face. You know what I'm saying? It's not publicized at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's, hey, but it's there. So we gotta use what we got, man.
Yeah, because it's our shit. And we got other organizations and groups using our shit and acting like they made it up and created it. That's our shit. Simple as that. And yeah, man. Shout out to the people watching. Shout out to the chat. Big up Chief Holiday. The truth is in the building.
Yeah. Shout out Chief Holiday,
Shout out to the rest of the gang out there.
Aboriginal Truth. You know what I mean?
Tribe up, y'all.
Tribe up.
It's time to put in this work. So if y'all want to
Mhm.
get back into the undrip, it don't matter. We probably just gonna freestyle and enjoy the moment. If it's any questions, anything y'all want to build on, please let us know.
Word. Light Paul, what's up? What's up? Light Paul video mixes. It's going down. Yeah, man, we just trying to keep it going, man.
That's it. And like I said, this is the first build that we did with screen sharing and the brother Jaguar Old Mac. And hopefully you guys be looking forward to coming out and building with us more as we show, as much information as we can and try to make it fun. We gotta make it fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time, y'all. We're gonna all, if we don't do anything together, we're gonna plan together when we gonna throw cookouts for our families, when we go, whatever, man, we'll come up with it. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty we can do to enjoy ourselves, giving out this information, man.
That's an actual fact.
This can be very fun and enjoyable as you do it. You just gotta know how to, you know what I'm saying? Gotta know how to reel your people in. You know what your people like. Y'all know what your family's like. Shoot, man. It's the truth. You ain't doing it but tell them what grandma told them or granddaddy. You
That's
know
a
what I mean?
fact. That's right.
So we just keeping the vibes up, man. Feathers up, solar vibes. You know what I mean? We in here, man. We repping from the south. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep it thorough. Just building with our people, man. We're gonna give you the scholarship you need. We're gonna give you the visions that you need. We'll give you the references. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to it, man. Easy job.
Yeah, man. We just gotta keep building. The people hungry for the information. I'm hungry into giving it out. So, it works both ways. And yeah, man, we're just gonna keep building. It's a pleasure. You have me on your platform, brother.
Yeah,
So,
man. You already know, bro. We've been building strong, man, and that's been the good thing. Like I say, man, it shouldn't be no reason for when you information to not be reaching out to the people that you see who genuinely are embracing this knowledge, man. This food, you know what I'm saying? It really ain't no reason, man. You gonna have to travel, and we supposed to do that anyway. Well, how else are we gonna learn more if we don't travel and not have anybody to travel to? You know what I'm saying? These platforms are
Exactly.
built. Yeah, these platforms are built for us to get to know
Network.
one another.
Yeah.
Yeah, network really
Create
create
some kind
something
of
happen, man.
commerce. And that's what Indians do, man. We roam
That's
around.
right.
We politic. We link in and network with one another to see how we can make our situations better. Cause right now we in between the rock and the hard place. And like I said, man, shout out to the brother Chief Holiday. If y'all haven't looked at the website, please go get the app, Tribe Up, and get ready for the powwow October the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, man. Shout out to the brother Chief Holiday, doing a lot of groundwork on the ground.
Word. Shoot. And old Aboriginal truth say once we get our land and identity acknowledged, then what? You right, man. It's all about keep learning and keep building each other up. We should
Well,
then,
once we
you
get
know,
our land and once we get our name, once we identify, that's all that we need in the steps that we need to take. Besides creating and generating a fiat without having the government confine and constrain on our abilities. So once we self-identify, we should have the right to grow. We should have the right to build, zone commercial, lease land out. Because the whole thing is to create a certain type of uh, economic and pathway for your people, so we can leave alone assets. Okay, because this is what a lot of our folks is failed to do over the years is leave back assets because we're afraid to invest in themselves, and maybe of course they know some of this information that we are dishing out about the undrip.
that's right.
So once we get our land, the sky's the limit. I mean, hell, whatever our minds can imagine and create, then manifest. You might want a weed friendly movie theater. Let's apply the grants that we need to get the government to fund it, to build the foundation, and then advertise.
Word.
And we get into the drip and shows how the drip applies that too. That applies to the indigenous people as well. So yeah, that's something that we're gonna have to get into. Any more questions?
Word. You know, like I say, man, when the fact that we on this level, man, and you able to come this hard, you will know what to do. Will that change?
Absolutely.
He say, will that change the Rothschilds and Jews from ruling the world? Well, I mean, they don't rule the world, really. You ask me. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of countries don't even use Rothschild bankings. And if you notice the countries that don't use Rothschild bankings is the countries that we attacked at the beginning of the year that Trump attacked: Syria, uh,
Facts.
uh, Germany. A lot of these places don't use Rothschild bankings, and I want to say Haiti. Is Haiti not using the Rothschild banking? A few other places out there that's not using Rothschild banking. Uh, and they doing pretty fine. They doing pretty well off and sustaining themselves. So
Right.
yeah, that's a big part to try to step away from these current bank systems that's in place. But that's going to take time for people to start building up trust and unity and ready to invest into themselves and to the other people that's got the same common interests. So yeah, you're right. The Rothschilds they play a big factor.
Yeah, they play a big factor, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, they really at war with each other too, man. They not able to, you know, they're not able to manipulate us like y'all think. It's really more of our own people who manipulating us. And I'm just giving it to y'all on the real, straight up. But Shout out Professor too, man. Professor, that's cuz over. Yo, what's going on, man? That's what's happening. We getting it in, man. Yeah. Um, they really don't, like I said, they really don't have the influence. None of them do that they had, man. It's really about, you know, it's really about, just really making your move. Cause regardless, they gotta deal with each other and how each other trying to take one another out, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not just focused on just us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it ain't good to get caught up in all that conspiracy stuff, man. It's all about you making your move, and then you'll see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's how we gonna have to, start operating. You know what I mean? It's too late for this bullshit. We gotta just step it up.
Facts. Ain't no more playing around, man. Ain't no need to being scared.
Nah, you're right. Ain't no point to be scared. Ain't no point.
Yeah, man. And yeah, that's right. Cause they have the influence with the media. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, they ain't gotta necessarily. If anything, they ain't really gotta do much, man, because it's already. If anything, our own people still are really designed to display the negative lies and the distractions, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really just that, man, because even within their own, you listen to their music, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that really had them out there was heavy metal and the crazy rock and roll stuff that they got today. Other than that, shoot, man, the Europeans and the other ethnic groups, their music is more on a positive vibe, dog. We the only ones that talk about beefing and killing each other over high quality sounds. You
You're
know what I'm
right.
saying? And with also low pitch vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Making you feel like you know you really live in that moment, man. Sounds are that powerful. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we gotta make sure we always uplift you. You know what I mean? Ain't no need to keep you in a slump. Ain't no more of that, man. It's time to go ahead and stand as one, stand as all. Because if anything, you know, individually we fall.
Individually, we fall. And you're right. Oh, I guess I pulled up a quick etymology of Indian, and then the English adjective Aboriginal and the noun Aborigine come from a Latin phrase meaning from the origin. The ancient Romans used it to refer to contemporary group, one of many ancient peoples in Italy. Until about 1910, these terms was used in English to refer to various indigenous people.
Mm, mm. We still came up in there. That's crazy. That's all it takes, man.
I mean, I don't know why Morgan Freeman isn't get any recognition, but I big up Morgan Freeman, Raven Simone, uh, hell, Master P, Waka Flocka, and the rest of the people that's stepped out of their comfort zone to talk about who we are as American Indian or Intontinent people in this land. And yeah, man.
That's right.
So shout out to the brother Aboriginal Truth, man. I like for you to keep asking questions, brother. I
Yeah,
enjoy that.
that's mostly what how we'll be able to build anyway, because we already know the information is out here, y'all. Y'all already know that. You know what I'm
And it's
saying?
and it's really about what y'all want to hear anyway.
Right.
What y'all want to hear?
That's what it is.
But yeah, man. So hit the like button, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the brother Jaguar Omac. And don't forget to come subscribe to Al Power, Aboriginal
Aboriginal
Power.
power. That's right. Subscribe to my homeboy, man. You know what I mean? It's my brother. You know what I mean? We met each other a day in our life, but I tell you what, shit, it's real. That's all I can say, man. You got to know who you can vibe with. Of course, everybody not gonna be able to vibe with everybody, but we know that, and we it's just too much going on by now. We got too much negativity to look at and learn from to know that hey, we can have our differences and still build and really still make something happen like we supposed to be doing. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? There'd be no point of you know getting involved in your own personal feelings and stuff like that, man. You know,
You're right.
that's where we at with it, man. I just wanted to
Absolutely.
give y'all a view of the Cherokee mountains, the so-called Cherokee mountains or whatever.
Yeah, man. It look good. Nice
Well,
smokies, man. This is smoky. This is exactly where I live at. I witnessed this beautiful scenery all day, every day.
that's right. I mean, and these are the places we should be linking up at. You know what I'm saying, or planning to go and just visit and just make sure we spend 3-4 hours in these areas embracing this, man, while we still can until, you know, who knows what happened, man. Any one of us can still go any day of time now. So hey,
Facts.
we can't just act like we just know everything. So it's all about getting out here and seeing what's going on. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we'll be very uh secure and personal when we do uh link up. It'll never be on the stream. We will know and get in contact with whoever really wanna, you know, take you know, these powwows to a real deal level, man.
That's what's up. And that's what we gotta keep doing. We
That's
gotta
right.
keep doing that. You know what I mean? Cause
Mhm.
we all we got, man. And it's too much negative shit. We got everybody and their mamas challenging and discrediting the information that we coming with. Everybody and their mothers mad about us calling ourselves aborigines and showing the world that we have our own identity besides being some hybrids that come out of Africa on slave ships. And we got to take pride in that because our grandmama never let their pride diminish. They always knew that they was Indian. They all knew who they was, whether they spoke on it or not. According to the laws with Walter Plecker and the Galton brother out of Virginia and the Indian laws, the Racial Integrity Act. A lot of things was affected our people and pretty much conspired to the way we think today. And that's why we think the way we think today.
That's
So,
right.
you know, we just gonna keep I'm gonna keep supporting all the platforms that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lex, Vortex Media, you know what I'm saying? 5,000 Elite. Shout out to Dark Man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that's putting in work. We gotta keep the shit non-negative, yo. 'Cause half of these cats be YouTube nerds and they don't really want to take it past that shit anyway. So they just
That's
keep it where they want to be. I ain't trying to get beat up on a random day. No offense. Shit, that's just how you know. This is how we talk. So
That's right.
it's always a pleasure building with you guys, and hope y'all come out to the next build. Like I said, this was the first one. We kind of still putting shit together as we
Yeah,
go. Maybe we might have some sound effects or green screen here soon. Who knows? But we're gonna keep working on it, and
yeah.
we come in the name of our ancestors. That's the number one thing that we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Come in the name of our ancestors.
That's right. The ones that started the bloodline. Not we ain't talking about just anybody. We talking about the ones that's real, authentic, and the ones that yeah, every now and then like us come back. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. And like Aboriginal Truth said, that negative shit ain't helping at all. And you're right.
That's right.
The only thing that can drive out negativity is positivity. That's the only thing that can do that.
That's right.
Like if somebody hates you so much, the only thing that can get rid of that hate is love. Only love can get rid of hate. Only light can get rid of darkness.
That's real.
And when I mean light, I mean information. When I mean darkness, I mean the lack of.
Facts.
So, you know, we are a spiritual people. We are literally still doing the same shit that our ancestors did. Could you imagine the Cherokees running to the Pico Indian? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For the first time, we chilling and we cracking and telling our culture, and we light up a big long one too, a big long one, and pass that thing around in a circle and communicate. Same shit. Same shit that's going on. Same shit.
That's right. Fit,
And
boy.
another good question, Aboriginal Truth. What's the difference between Native American customs and American, well, and Indian customs, which I'm gonna say American Indian customs, right? Quite simple. Quite simple. Native Americans customs culture bring along with a lot of shears. Uh, they also use teepees. Um, they're on reservations getting pampered, right? With restricted areas that they in, right? That's what a reservation is. The American Indian, aka the American Negro, has been kicked, stomped, and beaten in every way possible. Even had laws manifested against them with segregation, but still impacts the world by everything that they do with culture, agriculture, subculture, YouTube, everything that we do inspires the world. And that's what the difference between Native American customs and Indian customs.
That's
Because,
right.
they make, say for instance, they might make, I don't know what the fuck Native Americans eat, right? But I know they ain't cooking cornbread like how we do it. I know they ain't whipping up what we call soul food like how we do it. Cause we'd have been heard about some goddamn mongoloids that can cook like us, right? We'd have been heard about this.
They definitely ain't dancing like a.
They got two left feet. They have no rhythm. I
They
mean,
not
it's
good in no sport.
everything that's in America that pretty much gets consumed by consumers, right? By the masses, is Aborigine custom. That's what we're accustomed to. That's why they marketed almost everything towards our people. But yeah, that's a good question, Aboriginal truth. Straight up, you know, everything is us.
That's right.
Shit.
Yeah, man. Look at Chief.
Every damn thing we do at some point in time is going to impact and inspire the world. It doesn't matter what we do. You can name something that ain't even been done. It might sound ridiculous. It's still going to impact the world. We're going to have somebody across the goddamn skip of the water, across the pond or so, doing something that we're doing.
That's it, man.
Hell, when hip hop culture came in, people started sagging. We were smoking the bud. They was drinking the 40s. They was having the house parties. A couple years later, that's what inspired in every hood and everywhere across the globe. Everybody wanted to have house parties. Everybody was sagging, drinking, smoking, chilling. Like they seen in the goddamn beginning of hip hop culture.
Yeah. And now it's more on some straight up. Let me get these seem like a size two in girls jeans and they worth $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like just a whole switched around thing. You know what I'm saying? And they still sagging off in the things.
With the skinny thing.
The skinnies on, yo. What's going on? We
And,
already know, man.
and that was just something that the youth did. And it impacted the culture off of something just as simple as skinny jeans. Right? Motherfucker can't wear no regular jeans no more. You know what I'm saying? Kids would not wear a pair of regular hot down.
That's
What's the
real.
name?
That's real. And man, I'm talking about, like I say, man, it's 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 major, man. How like you were saying, they copy us. You know what I'm saying? And it's obvious that they do, man. Like even with what I'm saying, the way they try to implement business. You know what I'm saying? Like they when we really know a solid business and we really know that okay, it's all about inventory. It's all about making sure you got the money for this, money for that, still there and all that, man. It's a done deal, man. Management and all that. That's really our thing, man. Cause that's what we
Fact.
did, especially in the South, man. We managed our farms, we managed our animals or whatever, or if we managed our herbs, the vegetation, and you know what I'm saying. Like it was nothing, man. It was nothing. You know what I'm
You're right.
saying?
You're right. And that's what we got to keep it moving. It ain't nothing to us. Once we come into the information, once we start acting on shit, it ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
Word, man. Word. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, everyone. Truth, you right, man. Shout out to man. We was gonna do a good reference for everybody anyway, man. I know. Hell, well, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all will check out the people we subscribe to, and y'all will see. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to figure out. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Who really putting in their work? You know what I'm saying? It's all there, man.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out, like I say, Chief Holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, man, Dane, Callaway, Phoenix Moon. You know what I'm saying? My man A1, Autonomous One.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Shout out Antonio this one.
That cold hearted killer, dark man X be going hard for real though, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That man, and he puts it out there and he goes hard, man. He really do break it down. But you still got 1,000 Go Ahead been doing it for a minute. Medicine Man, you know what I'm saying? Tavis Sanders, man. Tavis Sanders, him and his mom, man. They did some stuff together, man. some heavy stuff. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy, man. I'm talking about, man, so many people you talking, like I say, Lex is getting it in. You know what I'm saying? With the Aborigine info, you know, hey, and like I said, even and Brother Dynasty too, man. I like Brother Dynasty, man. Brother Dynasty is cool.
And bro,
Yeah,
Curry Davis, yeah, Curry Davis do the Indigenous One channel. If you ain't subscribed, go to subscribe to the Indigenous
Jerry Davis.
One
Yeah, that's why I
channel.
say
Yeah,
so many. You see what I'm saying? So many people, man. There's so many people, man.
good looking on that, Chief. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Aboriginal power, the truth, straight up, straight up. I ain't got no
Yeah.
motherfucker. I'll tell you, man.
AP go just take your heart out, man. That's he did. You can tell he came from a lineage that way out. They used to do that.
Yeah, the real copperhead hunters. Shout out to the copperhead hunters in the building, man.
All right, let's get it, man. You already know, man. Anybody can think of they want to leave in the chat, man. Like I say, man, it's plenty of people I done came across that was really putting it out there, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. We gotta keep it going. Keep it thorough. Like I say, man, it's all about that action.
That's what it's all about.
He said you said Chief asked me about the
The
Native American zodiac. Okay. Well, shoot, man, that's what I still been really trying to get into and study and break down. I know I've been looking at the ox and the I forgot it's I can't remember the bird name, man. But I just started looking into it like the other day, man. I'm gonna get more into that myself, man. That Native American zodiac. If you got something on it, man, drop something.
I mean, it's pretty much like
It's
how we use our
myself
names.
though,
We
you
they
know.
kind of got that from us, is what I want to say, because the Native American zodiac is pretty much how we discuss our name. Like, everybody born, they get this title, right? Most
Right.
people Pisces, Leo, but in the zodiac, they come with names like a flying eagle or goddamn copper grizzly or running bull, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's tied to their spirit. You know what I'm saying? What animal they are.
That's
That's
right.
pretty much like the Native American zodiac. I've never really looked into it, but that's pretty much what I know about it. I should look into it a little more.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I said I was looking at the ox and it was a bird that was relating to what my birthday and stuff was, but
Hmm.
I wasn't just gonna put it out there like that or whatever.
Facts.
But yeah, yeah, man. That's why I say, man, it's all about really, you know, coming together and bringing what's real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if we can't really develop in a positive manner, man, and really take this to the next level, then we ain't gonna go nowhere, man. It's all
Yeah.
about that good bill, man. It's all
Okay.
about it.
I'm about to screen share so y'all can see this Native American zodiac signs. Okay.
Oh, he said, why do they connect with animals so much, and why did they name themselves after animals? Well, that's what the basically,
That's part of nature.
yeah, that's
Some
part of what the zodiac is
and you
gonna give you the
yeah,
more direct you know energy of that spirit of the animal, because it's all about what type of spirit you coming through and whatever stage of the sun and moon and your planets align with. That's really what it come down to, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like that's the animal aspect is giving you what type of energy, you know what to look for. You know what type of character that person gonna,
Yeah,
develop
like I
into.
got I got it pulled up right now. So if you can see my screen, it's pretty much giving you the dates from January the 20th to February the 18th. You will be an otter. You know what I mean? You can use the otter. From February 19th to March the 20th, you'll be a wolf. From March 21st to April 19th, you'll be a falcon. From April 20th to May 20th, you'll be a beaver. From May 21st to June 20th, you'll be a deer. And if y'all can see it, so forth and so on.
Yeah. But that's like I say, that's since it's like the Native American one, you know what I'm saying? I know that ain't the way. It's not the only way that, that's not the only one. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I wasn't just gonna elaborate on like I just know all about it like that. Cause it's a lot of different zodiacs that was across the Americas. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I ain't really know how he was specifically asking the question or whatever. But yeah, man, that's how we keep it going, man. But yeah, it's a lot of different zodiacs though. We already know like the Mayan calendar was a form of it, but it's not like that was like it was like you gotta know the real story behind that or whatever. That's from what I heard what was real anyway, from what was told to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna repeat it. Hopefully I can get that brother on one day and he can share his information on what he knew about the Mayans because supposedly, he got some real Mayan lineage or whatever, or what they call Mayan or whatever.
And a lot of people don't know when we share this spiritual connection, right? It's a three, and a lot of shit happens in three, right? So when you look at your connection with the animal, you still share a connection with a plant. Y'all all three share a special bond. And so we just got to get more in tune on the spirit. That's more on the spiritual side of things. And I think that's what we lack in the Aborigine community is a spiritual system that people can kind of crutch on and look for guidance maybe. So
Or that's it.
that's what I believe.
Yeah, man. I like to talk about the spiritual stuff, but like, I mean, with me, and it's not like I try to be like I don't know what somebody talking about it. It's just I know it. You specifically speaking on things. You know what I'm saying? You got it. I want to make sure I come correct. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just gonna say whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna make sure we build right and make sure you get the best progression out of what I can give you, and hopefully your question too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know AP the same way because you know, eh,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to give you the best information to the best of my abilities, and
right,
so you know everything is out there, and at least we're not giving you no Zionist Jews, uh, eugenics, Lincoln, Darwin evolution backing up out of Africa theory. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much trying to give you the truth on who you are, at least another opportunity for you to indulge in maybe looking at to the truth for yourself. Because everybody's not indigenous aborigines. but we're damn sure not everybody's not African. So uh, that's one thing we're gonna have to get clear.
Yeah.
'Cause we are not Africans, and I have no problem with Africa. I have no problem with
Yeah.
Africa. Africa ain't did shit to me. Ain't no Africans did shit to me. Ain't no Africans talk shit to me. They might talk shit about me, but they ain't talk shit to me. So yeah, I really don't have a problem with none of these with none of these cats. So I just want to tell the truth. We are not them, and they are not us. We have our own identity. There are several different genetic markers that distinguish us from one another. So
Right.
yeah,
You're right, man. I'm the same way. I ain't trying to, you know, uh, just act like I just gotta hate African or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they trying to oppress me, then you already know. But you know, I'm pretty sure most of them or whatever don't have no intention of harming us or anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I stayed in some pretty, messed up land, I want to come and live over here too. If I was African, you know what I'm saying? If I was African, but
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, and that's the truth. But we got to clear up the shit with
that's right.
us being African and everything else. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
right. That's right.
we're not African.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying. It ain't about somebody just coming over here and just deciding to say, okay, yeah, we just gonna post up right here and just take over all this. You know what I'm saying? I feel that yeah, we can at least establish as much land and coming to what we can do. You know what I'm saying? And at least afford by us all coming together. I mean, damn, you're doing it in your families, and it's gonna spread if you're doing it in your families. And there'd be no more to have to do. If you really want to, just chill out. You let your family do it. You know what I'm saying? You can just chill. You got your family on. You know what I'm saying? You can just keep giving the information to your family, and your family just going out like, yo, putting everybody else on with them.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's part of it, man. We just gotta keep doing what we do as a people. I still got my the zodiac sign, the Native American zodiac sign pulled up for you who may be wondering what type of spirit, what type of animal, quote unquote, you guys are. You can take a quick glance at it. Yeah. And before we go, I might just dive back into this undrip just for a split second. Here go one, Article 31. Indigenous peoples have the right to maintain, control, protect, and develop their cultural heritage, tradition, traditional knowledge, and traditional cultural expressions, as well as the manifestations of their science, technologies, and cultures, including human and genetic resources, seeds, medicines, knowledge of the properties and fauna and floral, oral traditions, literature, design, sports, and traditional games, visual, performing arts. They also have the right to maintain and control and protect and develop their intellectual property over such cultural heritage, traditional knowledge, and traditional cultural expressions. That's Article 31 in the UNDRIP.
That's right. That's it.
So everything that y'all thinking that we kind of might got, might be up in the airs about what are we doing? Are we in the right? Or are we going the right way? Everything we are in the right about.
That's it.
Here go another one. The states, meaning who's running the states at the time, shall also take effect measures to assure as needed that the programs for monitoring, maintaining, and restoring the health of indigenous people as developed and implemented by the peoples affected by such materials are duly implemented, meaning both sides are in agreement to clean up all the natural resources that we want. We just gotta apply this shit. If we don't want roadways in the way, we got the right to shut shit down. If we don't want them polluting our water, we got the right to shut shit down. If we want the right to teach about certain things that they don't teach about in school, maybe the uplifting of the woman or duality, we got the right to teach such. So the undrip is a powerful thing once we start getting into this. So yeah, that's it. I was screenshotting for a second. I ain't screenshotting. But yeah, family, we're just gonna keep it in. And that's a little bit at the undrip. Like I said, I can go back to some more. If y'all want me to go into more, I'll go into more.
Yeah, man. That shit there, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, and we showing that just because it can come to your use for good use. You know what I'm saying? At least you standing for yourself if you is in court, and it's easy as that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe on the next stream or whatever, we can have a copy of affidavit if don't nobody know how to fill out an affidavit or whatever if they need to do that.
That's powerful.
Cause it's I mean it, at least you know the term and you know how we'll get into all that. We'll get into all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's we're not gonna try to lead anybody into no messed up direction. You know what I'm saying? It's totally free. It'll just be a simple template or something for what I'm saying, you to look at and you'll see how to fill in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely right. So I got some more to undrip pulled up. I'm not gonna get into this right now. I'm gonna say this for maybe a later note, but y'all can just go ahead and look at that as we modulate. Yeah, I'll go back to the Zodiac page right now as we speak, brother. No problem. I'll leave it on there for a while, matter of fact. I'll leave it on the Zodiac page so everybody can get a glimpse or maybe what type of animal you are. So there we go, family. So yeah, man. I guess I will be a wolf, so to speak. But like I said, I come, it is what it is. Wolf, what it is. Somebody now, somebody be an otter. You know what I'm saying? That's a good important one. People don't even know the importance of an otter, huh? Some of
Yeah.
you niggas snakes, but I ain't. Y'all the good snakes. Y'all the good snakes. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm an owl.
Yeah, that's one of them big eye motherfuckers be up at night. I I'll see shit that goes on in the dark and bring it to the light.
That's right. You know,
And I can actually go through some of them and tell you what they mean too. So it got the what they mean
Yeah,
about it too. So if y'all want me to do that, I go into that too. So
I usually don't throw my shit out there like that, but hell, fuck it.
but I can't check the chat and see what the questions are right now. But yeah, family. If there's any more questions, put them in the chat or whatnot.
I'm sitting there looking at it. We got a whole bunch of woodpeckers around here.
It's
Like
behind.
actual woodpeckers.
You plugged it up.
Yeah, like if you uh, I might just let me pull up Native American animal symbols. I'm gonna pull that up. That's how you gotta put it in there.
Yeah, I'll go over the bird with you guys. Let's get into the bird for a second. Yeah, about all right. I'm gonna let you read it for yourself. It's a lot of shit. I feel like just stuff the moon rock stick.
I guess I'm finished. Share with you right quick. This the one I was looking at. I looked at a couple of more too.
Thank you, baby.
You know what I'm saying? It's just some stuff, and it's like you can see good attributes in all animals. All spirit that was represented had a purpose.
That
They
right.
even got war and pig on it. You know that camel.
Yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, it's been a nice build.
Or
Kind of touched on a few good things. Maybe we can get it cracking, man. Maybe we can get it cracking again. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. We come in the name of our ancestors. We wish bliss and blissfulness to all out there. All you out there. We wish you blissful too. So y'all know what it is, man.
Facts. Appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Much love to everybody, man. We finna shut it down in a few. I'm just gonna let
Article
y'all
24 in the undrip.
or
What's Article 24? Indigenous people had a right to their tradition, medicines, and to main. Yeah, I did that one earlier. So yeah, that's on there, brother. But I'll put it up one more time for y'all. I'm gonna screen share it so y'all can see it again. What's this back? Yeah. So yeah,
word, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what we gotta start looking into, man. You know what I'm saying? Start really getting into what we connect with, how we keep ourselves inspired, keep ourselves built up, what we can apply. You know what I'm saying? Link up.
yeah, I'm really not for sure about the now. Actually, I've heard Dane Calloway reference it to being the now Mississippi River being the now. I'm actually been waiting on him to drop that information so I can have maybe some closer understanding on it. But as far as I know, it's just the Great Mississippi. Take your ass anywhere in Americas. Horace Butler. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Let's look it up then. Dang, get it. Horace motherfucking Butler.
Yeah, I guess after you look that up, man, we'll just call it a wrap if nobody else.
Okay. He's a look like an aborigine. Is it the book When Rocks Cry Out? Is that the book? Ancient Americas in the Bible. Is that where you get it from? I'm not for sure. But I'm gonna look up. I got that saved. I'm gonna do some research on Brother Horace Butler. Uh-oh. People living in Egypt. I think Al Truth in Egypt. Down there in Egypt. You know, Mississippi, Alabama, Chicago, uh, Georgia area. But yeah, man, I just don't know. Maybe it is the now, maybe it ain't. That ain't no information. You know, I don't got that information. So, maybe I can get that information. I'm gonna look at UB News. I sure am. What was it called before the Nile or the Mississippi? Is that what you asked us, my brother, Chief? I'm not for sure. Maybe that's what they was talking about the whole time. Shit. Maybe they were never talking about that Nile Valley over there. Maybe they was. No, I don't know. Egypt is Greek.
Yeah, as far as you talk like the term, is that what you talking about, Chief? The term Egypt.
So, yeah, so yeah, that's my understanding, or only thing that I can come up with as a freestyle right off the head is that the whole time, the whole out of Africa theory is told in reverse. So why not everything is in reverse? They talk about Nile Valley and the cradle of civilization started at the Nile Valley deltas and what we call the Nile Valley area. Hell, maybe the whole time they're talking about the Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? And where it breaks off into these little delta areas that we see right around Florida, and these other areas around there, Alabama, Mississippi, St. Louis, shit like that.
All
I
right,
don't
man.
know.
I know they said like yeah, from what I heard older people say around, in my area, they would say when you going down the Mississippi River, you going north, and when you going up the Mississippi River, you going south. So,
Same thing I heard about the Nile. They said the Nile River flows north. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And then you start breaking down shit. Well, all right, let's go into this now. What we heard about the Nile Valley odor, right? We heard about we've heard about Moses getting put in a basket, right, and getting shipped up the river in the Nile Valley River, in the Nile River. But then again, we got stories of the Cherokee little people and other little people that ran in Americas that we wrongfully called the Twa had been telling the story of putting babies in the basket and floating them down rivers long before the Moses thing. That's all over here. So I mean, it's so many different things that we can go with. We can talk about the silk that happened once a year down there. We can talk about the rubber trees down there. I mean, it's so much we can talk about. I don't know, man.
right.
Y'all tell me.
The Red Sea in Utah. From what I researched, thanks to Medicine Man, he broke that down in one of the Who Am I videos. And he broke that thing down good, and it makes sense. He was showing how the Utah the way Utah looked on the map with the Red Sea and the Jordan River and all that was the same way it looked the way they made Israel in the 1940s when they built that country Israel, so-called Israel in the 1940s. It's like they made a direct duplicate of Utah. That shit was real when I saw that. I was like, yeah, it made perfect sense because they got the same thing. They try to copy it, the Jordan River and the Red Sea. And all that. Yeah, man. So, shoot, yeah, AP, I'm just go ahead and shut it down, man. And maybe
Yeah,
we
let's
can,
get ready.
really go ahead and give them something solid tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure, man. So
First time just trying to get introduced and, you know, just want to build, man, and keep it going. You know, just go ahead and build, man. So appreciate
yeah, so
everybody coming
appreciate
out,
her.
man.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate everybody coming out. Like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video. It's always a pleasure building with you guys. We love the questions. We love to interact with you guys because that's what it's all about. We wanna know what y'all want to hear, what y'all want us to break down, and we want y'all to fact check as we do it. So peace, love, and light, and tribe up, feathers up. Don't forget, go check out the tribe up out. Holler at Chief Holiday about that. And yeah, man.
All right.
Enjoy your night. Peace.
Peace. Feathers up.